Okay. I am back. Sitting in yet another chair. This is the third chair I've been sitting in this stream. I really just need to get a good proper chair for myself. My current one is just not been, it's not working. Especially since I've changed. I'm not using my desk. I'm using my kitchen table. Because, like, I don't have room for a kitchen table. And I was like, you know, it's a little bit bigger. Like, I wanted one that was a little bit deeper because, like, my desk is really, like, shallow, but it's really wide. But I felt like I was just, like, sitting too close to the screen all the time. There's a new hunt.
What became of Kupka?
But let's go read some more encyclopedia.
Oh, I'm never...
Before we do anything else. Part of me wants to wait like a month, money-wise.
Is there something I might?
But I'm probably better off if I just get it. Like if I just get it in the next few days.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Or at least like buy one.
You wish to study the tomes?
Oh yes. Okay. Drake's Fang. A mother crystal that was located in the heart of the Dalmatian Republic, while it is widely reported to have been destroyed by Sid the Outlaw in the year 878. Rumors also abound of orcs, subjects of the kingdom of Waloed, having been sighted there at the time. Regardless of the cause, the loss of their mother crystal and the dominant upon whom they so heavily relied soon brought the Dalmex to the negotiating table in a desperate bid for cessation of hostilities with the Empire. Titan, the Warden of Earth, who takes on the aspect of a fearsome stony giant, he is known to awaken among the descendants of the ancient Moats of Earth, a tribe who once dwelled in the deserts of what is now the Dalmatian Republic. By far the largest and most physically imposing of all the icons, Titan's strength was the bedrock upon which the Republic was built. Orcs, a series... Wait, do I not have... I don't know if I have basic information. A warlike yet surprisingly organized species of beastmen native to Ash, they have long been in conflict with the Walooters over the control of the continent and currently count the bulk of its eastern half as their own. However, the encroaching blight continues to eat into the amount of livable land, making the fight for more territory ever more vital. Species of beastmen native to Ash, orcs have historically lacked the means with which to cross the Strait of Altha and make ingress into Storm. However, rumors of their having been sighted at Drake's Fang have begun to spread as of late, along with speculation that they might have joined forces with their longtime enemy, the Kingdom of Waloed. I don't know if I've read following Imperial occupation of Twinside. I think I did. The sole surviving nation in Ash, Waloed has its capital at Stoneher. It is ruled by Barnabas Tharmar, dominant of Odin and Warden of Darkness, who has somehow managed to bring the hordes of marauding beastmen that once plagued his lands to heel, persuaded them to direct their aggression at his enemies instead. These bloodthirsty forces have been deployed as far afield as Drake's Fang and the Dalmatian Republic. Okay, scorpions. With pincers the size of boulders and a hooked tail as long as a chocobo is tall, merely the sight of a scorpion is enough to strike fear into even the most hardened of warriors. That said, the poison contained in their stingers is actually far weaker than those of their lesser cousins, and is primarily used to stun rather than kill. They favor deserts and other hotter climes, and as such are found mostly in Dalmekia, as well as the fiery mountains of the Iron Kingdom. Raptors, though still widely believed by the common folk of Sambrek to be the descendants of dragons on account of their leathery wings, meagerness of plumage, and distinct ability to spit fire, learned scholars have long since concluded that these deceptively reptilian creatures are none other than birds of prey, which, over countless centuries of hunting creatures on the ground, have simply lost their capacity for flight. Vultures are opportunistic avians that, like many other predatory birds, prefer to stealthily swoop down on foes from above and skewer them with their razor-sharp beaks. Though they are brought to primarily feed on carrion, traveling in large flocks in search of the dead and dying, it is not uncommon for vultures to attack living prey when times are lean. If you happen to hear their eerily human-like caws, squawks, and warbles, it is best to find cover and quickly. Who was missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, who is here? That's so weird. Dragonettes, lesser dragons known for their nimbleness in flight. Those specimens of the Sambroqua subspecies known more commonly as the worm or worm. Am I supposed to pronounce worm with a Y differently? Are somewhat easily tamed, and as such widely employed in battle by the Imperial legions. EZPZ, middling dragons whose membranous wings are attached to their forelegs rather than their torsos, and end in hook-like talons used to rip apart the flesh of their prey. Their abundance in northwestern storm eventually resulted in mass domestication by the Imperial Legion, which, alongside the spreading of the Blight, drove remaining populations south into the deserts of Dalmekia, where they now struggle for supremacy with existing species. Fafnir of the North, an ancient dragon adapted exclusively for life on the ground, and as such, is encased in a thick bony armor. Though its kin once claimed dominion over the northern territories, the spread of the Blight inevitably forced this once gentle giant south in search of prey. I may as well just finish this category off. Bombs, floating masses of self-contained flame found across both storm and ash. These creatures lack the flesh with which we associate with typical fauna, leading scholars of the natural world to posit that they are not descended of any beast, but rather ungodly creations of the fallen. By suppressing their internal furnaces, bombs can allow their bodies to cool and harden until appearing not more than simple stones unworthy of remark. It is in this form that they hunt their prey, waiting until an unfortunate soul has stumbled upon their place of rest before rising from the ground to spew forth fiery gouts of death. Oddly, should the prey fight back, the bomb will not flee but rather combust spontaneously, sacrificing its own life to save the flock. Ahriman, with their single unblinking eye, these winged horrors ever scan the horizon, seeking their next victims, using their singular ability to bend the very air around themselves and leap across great distances to take prey unawares. Those few who manage to survive this preliminary assault, however, are soon faced with a second horror, a crippling curse whispered from the lips of an abyssal maw, leaving them with but moments to lament their fates. An iron giants, oversized suits of armor animated by lost fallen magics. Deceptively swift despite their size, they wield both sword and shield skillfully and effectively, while the otherworldly plate which surrounds their vulnerable cores provide them with a nigh impenetrable defense. Hey, I got rid of the things on one of the categories. Oh man, there's so many. And these get constantly updated. I mean, the people get constantly updated as well, but there's actually not that many in here. It's kind of slowed down for like new info on people.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Yes, I'm gonna quickly grab some water. I haven't been drinking enough water lately, just in general. I think it's partly because I keep forgetting to bring my thing, my I don't know what to call this, a thermos, I guess. Although thermos was a brand name, whatever, my water jug. I keep forgetting to bring it to my desk lately, so that's part of the reason. It's just not near me, so I don't think to just drink some. Ay. This was kind of hard. This was not. It was cool. Ding, 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 ding. Did I have any letters? No. No letters. Let's see what's up with the hunt board
You
first.
have told me the gentleman who visited earlier, the one with the loud voice, was your uncle. I did think there was a resemblance. Something in the eyes.
Definitely not in the voice, that's for sure.
We're seeing troops amassing at every point.
What do we got? War, holy shit, okay. I will read these later. Like I can't actually go and like hunt those down right now. Like we have cutscenes and stuff. So I'll hold off on that. I'll read them when I'm gonna actually hunt them down. 'Cause I'll forget. I'll definitely forget. I also might not hunt them tonight, so I'll 100% forget.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Hell yeah, he's
The
dead.
wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Garrett Blackthorn and Harpocrates. Should I read more encyclopedia, like, immediately? I'm gonna be talking to Harpocrates anyway. Maybe I'll talk to him last, because my voice still needs, like, a couple more minutes break.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Oh, she has new things in her shop.
Is it business?
Also,
or
Hugo.
pleasure?
Hugo.
It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck, too. For many here, every otherworldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone, we'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. As the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few.
Going purse weighing you down?
I mean, an upgraded enhancer is probably better. We'll have to... We'll see. We will see. I have 29,000. Could buy these just for the hell of it. Maybe I should wait until I, like, have things I want.
You'll not find a better price.
How many
than
can I
that.
buy? Oh, she has 9. I feel like I haven't been using meteorites lately, but I'm gonna buy them.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Because they're like limited quantity. Well, I have like hundreds of these. What the fuck? I wonder how much they sell for.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Ding, 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 ding. They sell for about half. I mean, I don't need 900 sharp fangs.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Watch me need like thousands of these for late game.
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon
God, I don't
can
really
find a
notice how
buyer.
many I get. I'm also like avoiding fighting when I'm just out in the world. Oh, I can buy Scarletite. Oh.
You got out else?
I'm fucking stupid. Oh, is there a buyback? Oh, that would no. I already forgot that I was like. I was in the cell. Fuck, Scarletite's really rare. I can't reload.
Come again. Oh,
Fuck, I'm
don't.
dumb.
I'm
Well,
not much bothered either way.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
watch me need it to upgrade things
I wanted to tell
immediately.
you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Back, are ya? Good bloody riddance.
There ever was a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. Death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts.
We're included.
Thank you.
So, what'll it be?
Hmm. Diamond sword. Hmm. That's pretty good, actually. I just need some white worm bones, which I don't think I've ever found. Alright, let's just make the enhancer.
No scratches, right? Yeah, that should do you.
And
I didn't need Scarletite, that's for sure. I will at some point.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
no. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
How good it is to see you, Clive.
Ask about
I have said
Hugo.
it many times.
Hugo Kupka was a murderer, but he was also a thief. A thief who robbed us of our happiness, of our hope. And though I know it is wrong to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
Thank you, Clive. What's up with the kids?
Were you aware
That in many cities, bearers are forbidden from having children. It is believed that the ether used to bring a child into the world hastens the crystal's curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such is the world we live in. Fortunately, Tet and Crow's parents were able to escape that world, if only for a few brief summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
Born in the hideaway, one touched by magic, the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They will grow up knowing there is no difference between man and bearer, and they will pass that truth on to their own children, and they to theirs, until the world we live in is now but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And through a magic which requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last mother crystal has fallen.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
There can't possibly be more updates. That had to be
wish to
that had to
study
have been
the
like
tomes?
2 things. At most. Torgal, Clive's faithful friend who is fiercely protective of him and his allies. However, it emerges that he is much more than a mere scent hound. He is a rare frost wolf, imbued with a sorcerer's strength that he is able to call upon to defend his allies in times of crisis. Kupka, after losing his hands to Clive's blade in the crypt of Rosalith Castle, he was spirited back to Dalmekia by his enigmatic looter ally, Lord Harbord. Clive followed after, storming Kupka's stronghold in the heart of Drake's Fang to finish him once and for all. The duel that ensued, first with Titan, then with something even more terrible, led not only to Kupka's long-awaited demise, but to that of his nation's mother crystal. We have Midadal Telemon, daughter of Sid and student of engineering at the University of Canver. From a young age, Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father, and an even greater aptitude. She is as well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the twins, and means to put that knowledge to use in the service of the hideaway. Doris, born and branded in Rosaria, Doris now captains the Cursebreakers, directing their bearer-liberating operations in concert with Cole, her second-in-command. While she is fiercely committed to the cause, she abhors violence and will only bloody her blade if circumstances demand it. August, a veteran Cursebreaker who often leads his own team on bearer-liberating forays. He also shares his wisdom and experience with Cole in assembling new units and training new recruits. One of Blackthorn's few close friends who shares the smith's fondness for a tankard or two. Indeed, when August isn't on a mission, he can most often be found supping an ale and swapping a story in the Hideaway's tavern. Bernard, a carpenter who resides at Martha's Rest, whose speed and skill, together with the surrounding marsh water's deleterious effects on the planks and piles of the village's many bridges, keep his services in high demand. He was born and raised in Cressida, where his parents lie buried, and has recently engaged to be wed. Berta, Lubor's accomplice, who directs the espionage efforts of the Desert Hare's loyal minions from his home in Delamil. Born poor and turning to banditry at a young age, Ferda was saved from his life of crime by the original Rosina Dalamil, who gave him a new purpose serving her own, somewhat less felonious endeavors. After Rosina passed away, he continued to serve Lubor in the same capacity. Then the Silvermane, chieftain of the Northern Territories and Jill Warwick's father. After his homeland's raids into Rosaria were finally quelled by the duchy, his daughter was taken as a ward of the Rosfield family to ensure that he would never raise arms against them again. Interesting. Alright, well, persons of interest is all caught up now. There actually isn't that many left. Not really.
You are always welcome, Clive.
I think clearing 2 categories makes it seem like there isn't as many as there are. I know the redstone is just has a new appearance because I got a new sword.
I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Is she gonna turn into like some kind of vendor or something for something?
Suggest it.
Is she a vendor for something now? No. Hold on. Mid's dungeon. Makes sense.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Are we turning into Star Trek?
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Okay. They still have not... There's been absolutely zero information about... Can I look at it on the map? What map? No one is... Nothing anywhere has mentioned this giant fucking gaping hole in the middle of the fucking world. So this ship is probably going to be like... Oh, I can actually go places now. I thought I was still stuck here, honestly. So I guess I could do the hunts too. I feel like we're gonna build the ship, and that ship is gonna like allow us to do something related to whatever the fuck this giant hole is. And I still can't believe it's not even been mentioned. Should be like, this is the chasm of whatever. Tales of dragon. Or a giant hole in it, or like, you know, like something.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
But the game has just like gone on like it doesn't exist. It's a little weird, if you ask me.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
I love the look on his face.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Lid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up.
I have to get the Stardust, I assume.
In the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
I mean, who's going where?
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in a fight, but he don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
I mean,
Which
yeah.
one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, obviously.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
while you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two here. Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
Sounds like this river we're looking for is south of the Dalamil Inn. I'll hire us a wagon and meet you there.
I'll get us a good price. Is that one you want to worry about?
I ain't worried about Gab. Gab is the best. Why would I worry about Gab? Oh? Oh, that's telling me about the side quests I already saw on the world map. That kind of makes that character kind of pointless, I think. Unless there was something else there.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Guess I should do some hunts too.
Clive.
Oh, I guess everyone's gonna have something to say about Hugo.
And luck alone.
That saw me safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. See them, you know, in my dreams sometimes. Always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
But now...
I can tell them something different, that Kupka's dead, that you avenged them. And I know what they'll say back to me, so let me say it for them.
Thank you, Clive. Anything catch your eye?
For great justice. Oh, it lets me fast travel to them. Okay, that's handy.
Seen enough?
How long until my next actual
How may I help you
reward?
today, Clive? Kupka.
I thought that bastard's death would change things.
When I close my eyes,
I can still hear Jara's voice as he whispers for us to run, as he calls it to the soldiers to distract them. Words saved us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And his live on in me. They changed my life, and I've wanted to thank him ever since.
only I don't know how.
I don't know the right words
I wish you were here.
to teach them to me.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
800 ability points. Pretty good. A high cleric's medallion.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, hold on. No, 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 no. Give me control. Hunt. Okay, what did these say? Soul Stingers. The Dalmacia. Okay. The Jaw. Empty Hovel and the Cattery. Swarm of vicious Valkin has of late made its nest near an abandoned village in the fields of Korava. And as the hive has grown, so too has its hunger. Already the stripped corpses of great beasts have been sighted in its vicinity. Should the Valkin be left to their own devices, the nearby settlements shall surely... For some reason my brain was like, it's SH and S, so I want to go shall surely. That's not right. Fucking English. Shall surely be reduced to naught but a collection of bleached bones within a 12 moon. Grimalkin, just off the Sickle, the road that leads from Dalamil to the Jaw, lies a dead-end canyon into which travelers moving at night are wont to stray, providing a constant supply of sustenance for a feline most foul. With the daytime desert heat ever its own threat to life, and merchants ever mindful not to waste their last shards of crystal on the lighting of lamps, only the monster's demise might save them. Okay. Oh, my first rank S. Okay, the Nine of Knives. Dalmacian traders, I'll want to say a prayer for unwary travelers journeying from Dalamil to Drake's Fang. For there lurks a bloodthirsty brigand, one who appears to be more interested in letting the blood of his quarry than he is in any gil or goods he might plunder from their caravans. If the road is to be made safe again, then at least one traveler passing through the place must not flee, but stand and fight. And an urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating, all work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate. lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. Okay. Is this like the Phoenix Gate ruins? Do I run off and do some hunts now, or do the side quest real quick? I'd rather do a hunt. I'd rather do some hunts. I want to look at like the map in this area, but we'll do it now, I guess. Okay, one was in the sickle. Did it say Fields of Carava or no? Cartina Bandit's bed. The Watcher. The river. I think one was in the jaw, one was in the sickle, and then one was... I don't know. Forget.
My carpets.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Either way.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
Thanks for the follow,
Anything I
Lucy
can interest you
Peterson.
in?
What do you have that's new? Why is this... I was gonna say, why is it red? It's because it's highlighted.
An excellent choice.
The game's graphics quality, it is pretty good. Cannot deny that. I do have a lot of money.
My thanks. An excellent choice.
I don't want to spend it all on orchestrions, though, that I never listened to.
Fare you well.
Wait, hold on. There was another...
Are you looking for something in particular?
Oh, it was just the consumable items.
Fare you well.
Alright, let's go find some hunts.
Good girl.
What do I like about this game? Graphics are good. I like the story. I like the combat. I mean, I like most things about this game. Like, the only complaint I have is that it's kind of easy. That's about it. Oh, it was the cattery. So all three of them are down in this area, aren't they? Okay, one of them was like abandoned village or something, so it's probably that over there.
That'll do, girl.
No hunt in here. Empty hovel. That's where it was. Empty hovel, the cattery, and then somewhere in the jaw. Of course, the cattery is like all through that way. I suppose we can just wander around. Oh, I can't.
Not here.
The world building is definitely pretty, like, substantial in this game. Can't deny that. It's probably the most substantial and detailed I've ever seen. Which is why you have Vivian. You can just, like, have, like, a grand compendium of, like, the state of affairs during every point in time in history and everyone's relationship with each other at all times. It's kind of nuts. I don't know if I've ever fought a Storm Panther. Let's do it.
Straight home now. Slow.
Got the counter. Well, I'm not currently looking for some art, but I can keep that in mind. Alright, well, Storm Panther's not too hard. Although it's kind of unfair because I'm using Judgment Bolt, but, you know. Okay, I see the empty hovel, I think. Way in the distance. Is that a curl? It is. I don't know if I want to fight one of those. Although it might have, like, a rare drop. This was, like, a boss earlier in the game.
No mistakes.
Dang. Staggered him. I'm assuming curl whiskers are either rare or expensive. I mean, you could, Lucy, but I'm not really looking for any art, so you'd probably just be wasting your own time on me. Are these the bugs? They are the bugs. They're only rank C. Shouldn't be too hard. Or hard at all. God damn it. Maybe having Titan might be not the easiest, but I don't know. It's kind of working out fine. I hit all of them? Okay. Okay, I can't pull them out of the air. Unless they're like already stunned, because I swear I pulled the other one. Oh, they actually, okay. They hurt a fuck ton. Wait, I can hold 3 high potions now? Wait, could I always hold 3 high potions? Am I dumb? I think the main danger was that if I let them do like their group sting attack on me, that probably would have one-shot me, at least at first.
Peace at last.
Okay, well, I guess I can't... I assumed I could go into the empty hovel, but I guess not. Well, I guess I kind of went into this one. Alright, to the cattery! Yeah! I might call after the cattery, because I'm streaming later than... I realized today that, like, I don't have to stop at midnight anymore. Like, I can go later if I want. And currently I can be as loud as I want, because there's no one in this house. I think. I assume there's people on the other side, but I don't fucking know. I've actually seen signs for, like, it's the basement suite straight up for sale, so maybe not. Although maybe I should see just how much they're selling it for. Not that I have the money for it, but I'm kind of curious. If it's cheap enough, it's like a good first property potentially. Like it's small. It's like a tiny condo in a basement instead of like an actual building.
All right.
But yeah, I could go as late as I want, but I'm actually kind of tired, so I'm not gonna go... I guess I am going as late as I want. I don't feel like I need to artificially stop at midnight. But this is also only rank C. I thought it was like CBAS is what I saw.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to Mark.
Why do I gotta find all these minions first? Oh, it interrupted me. That was a lot of minions.
And then there was one.
Oh, I did it way too early. Oh, I parried.
Slow.
Parried again. I'm not even trying to. From what I recall, this actually does a lot of stagger. Ow. That wasn't my best, but it was pretty good. Although when I did higher than that, I think it was 60k, and it's because I used a strength potion. Oh, I'm gonna level. Might have enough renown too for the next thing, for those 800 skill points. And a Grimalkin hide.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
That wasn't bad at all. Not bad at all. Kind of want to see if there's a reward. Can't remember if it was like 410 or 420 or 430 or something. Oh, it was 410.
We're seeing troops amassing at every point.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so. You earned this. Come again.
I didn't care about the other bits. I only cared about the the ability points. Well, I don't have to buy like a big ability. Maybe I should upgrade forget which one. I haven't even tried Earth and Fury yet. I think Upheaval is one I'm comboing with, like the mid-air combo. Yeah. I'll upgrade that one. Actually, what does it do? I upgrade. Extends precise execution window. That's it? Mastery allows assignment to any icon. What? Wait, is that a mastery for like anything? Oh. You can completely mix and mash. Mix and mash. Mix and match. I don't even have... I only have the basic one of this. That's kind of nuts. I've been using Wicked Wheel forever. I guess there was always new shit to buy. I wanted to upgrade all this basic stuff too. But yeah. I'm gonna call it here. I'm kind of tired. Depending on how my day goes tomorrow, I will be back tomorrow, maybe. We shall see. I have a bunch of shit I gotta do, which will delay my working hours, which will have me working late, so... We shall see. If you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you're not done so already, but until next time, thanks for hanging out.